Hi everyone and welcome to Choice the Liberator Summit Extension Series. And it's been a long time since I get to put my interviewer's hat on. And today we have with us Vladika. And how did I get to be so lucky to be interviewing you, Vladika? Welcome to the show. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm great. It's a very early morning in Sweden, and I'm great. And thank you so much for the invitation. Uh, how did I get to be so lucky?
So the beauty about Vladika is she lives in she was born in Serbia and now she lives in Sweden and she travels all over the world facilitating access consciousness classes. So Vladi, can you tell us what brought you to access consciousness?
Well, since 1992, uh, I started a journey, let's just say, to find answers. So I was interested in all kind of modalities, and not only interested, I was actually studying a lot of modalities. I studied classical homeopathy. I started with yoga 15 years ago, and it was not enough just to practice yoga, but I actually dived into the deep of it, and studied for a lot of gurus and went to ashrams and mm, uh, the all the books I could find, I would read about it. I started to read Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads, and because I really wanted somehow to understand what is the meaning of life. Why are we here? What is the purpose of life? And on this journey, a lot of things occurred, and also my life was some kind of very dramatic. I mean, there was a lot of pain and suffering in my family. So one day when I actually gave up everything, I did leadership trainings and I don't know, a lot of modalities. I came in contact with access consciousness. And I said to myself, okay, one more modality, what am I going to do with this? I have so much. But when I read embodiment and magic, you are it, be it, I was like, yay, yes, this is so easy. Yes, oh my God, you don't need any answers. You can just ask a lot of questions and follow the energy. This is a totally different, and there is no right, there is no wrong. Things just is. So this is what actually was a big invitation for me to understand, or not to understand, but to know how to perceive energies and how to create from energy and follow the energy. So this is what brought me to Access.
So Vladi, the title of the talk that you're giving, is it time to stop pretending?
Yes.
What is that? What are we pretending?
Well, so I've been working with people for a long time now, and I'm also working as a coach. I worked for a company as a coach, and what I experienced is that the majority of us think that we don't have abilities, we don't have capacities, we don't have how do you say, the energy to create and generate stuff. So we give up ourselves and we step into some kind of character or a role as a victim of our lives. And that is not true. So what I'm saying, is it time to stop pretending? Is it time to look at your abilities and your capacities and to choose something different? Because you are the one and the only one who knows what you would like your life to be like. And it is okay, nothing is wrong. I mean, we can just be in the situation that we are. But in working with so much with people is like the majority of people say, this happened to me, and this happened to me. And how am I going to I don't have any control on my life, and this is also I would like to true. This is I would like to say that this is not true. Things are not happening to us. We are the directors of our life. We are the creators of our life. So if we choose to look at the situation and ask some questions, we can shift the energy of what's going on around us, and we can shift the energy of how we be in that situation. 2 weeks ago, I attended, as you said, a class in London with Dr. Dane here, which was called the Symphony of Possibilities, and it was so amazing because I actually wrote down a word here that he said. If everyone on planet dies, what would you choose tomorrow? If your girlfriend, mother, best friend, or everybody, what are you going to choose? Because we have to get clear what we would like our life to be like. But the majority of us are choosing a lot from the past. And we look at the reference points of views from the past, which doesn't give us any clarity to see what is this right now, and to become aware that we can shift everything and we can change everything in our lives. It is just a matter of choice.
Yeah. It's really interesting. You know, I was just talking to somebody before this call today, and
Yes.
we were talking about money. And she said that I've often heard people say that choose money. So how do you do that? And what's really interesting, Bloody, is also I've got like a bunch of questions around money.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let me go for this question, okay? Hi, I have seen amazing results in my practice with tools and clearing. When it comes to me, I notice very faint changes or nothing. So one of the clearings she's been playing with is what energy, space, and consciousness can I and my body be to create, generate, and have 3 crore rupees every year with total ease. So obviously she's from India. So I have been doing this for 4 months every night, but I cannot see any shift here. This is happening in just money and even other place where I'm desiring change. So what's going on here? How do I change this?
So did she said 3 rupees
3
every
crore. 3 crore.
every year? So she just gave universe and a conclusion. So how about asking this question? What energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to create and generate money now and for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So why now? And what does it mean? So what if money is everywhere? Are you willing to see the money you are receiving from everywhere? And what have you defined as money? Is it the paper that you get in your hand? Or is it so that you ask those questions every day and suddenly somebody invites you to coffee and they pay for your coffee? And you say, oh, thank you very much. How did I create this? How does it get any better than this? And what would it take to create more of this? Or somebody comes to you with a present, or somebody comes to you that all of that is money. So the main tool for me, what has been working for me, is the way of showing gratitude for what I have. So I'm looking at the things that I have, because I have been working with money too. That was one of my main issues in the beginning. And then I went to the founder of Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, and I said, those tools are not working, and this is not working for me. And he said, okay, Bloody, so are you using the tools from Foundational Level 1? And I said, no. Okay, so how do you expect a change? And then, which was very funny, really, a man called me from Stockholm, and he said, I would like to book 6 private sessions with you. And I said, okay, what about? And he said, I would like you to coach me about money. And it was so funny that he called me to coach him about money. So I said, why do you call me? You have a lot of facilitators in Sweden, in Stockholm. And he said, yeah, but I would like to have your energy. And this was my way, or my journey, changing my situation, coaching him. So it was so beautiful. I gave him the tools, and I practiced the tools. And suddenly, things started to change. And so give it some time, please. I mean, we expect changes from universe like this. But how about looking of what are you saying? What are you thinking? How you be? What energy do you be? So if I think of money all the time as lack of money, I don't have money, what is occurring in the energy? I'm functioning from the lack of having no money. But if I actually look around me and confirm or acknowledge, okay, so I am money, I have me. I have me. This is money, right? I'm healthy, I'm joyful, and what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be? And I say to create, generate, and have money now and for all eternity. And what does the question do? Everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and create it. The question opens up awarenesses. So if I ask this question 10 times or 15 times, suddenly it opens up an idea of creating something. Let's say that it's very easy for me to make cookies. Maybe I can sell those cookies and get money. Let's say that I have a lot of ease with writing or painting, or what is it that you know? What is it that you know that is so easy for you that people will pay you a lot of money for it? Well, I could talk about money for an hour. Because I'm doing a lot of classes on money.
Then let me ask you another question on money. So, hi, I'm terrified inside as there is no money showing up for me to take further access classes. It's a challenge to generate money to purchase food, clothing, the simple necessities to live each day. And every time I spend money, my stomach knots up and I feel so much guilt. There's no fun in that. I have taken access classes and I do the 10% and not much has changed. Inside, I want to disappear. I feel so trapped, and that again, as I write this, my whole being is in tears. I feel I'm putting in debt instead of in freedom. I don't know if you will judge me for where I'm at. It seems that no one gets how fearful it is when there isn't enough money to do what we would like to do. And yes, we both have worked very hard all our lives, and now we are retired and tired and still not working. So I get my bars run, I do clearings, I've had private sessions with facilitators, but it seems to not change.
Yeah, it was kind of, it is, I get that. I get that. And I get that. So every time also when we say I'm tired, it's like you're giving up on yourself. It's like giving up on the creativity, on moving on. Life never stops. If we look at the nature, I spend a lot of time on nature, and I mean, if you look at the plants and the trees, we are just being there. So, what's the struggle about? What have you possessing about struggle that keeps you in the constant lack of money? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what have you made so vital about possessing the past that destroys your money flow? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What is it? What is it? What is it? I know that what I would like to recommend is, please don't take the access tools as something that you have to do so that you can have money, because that will also stop the creation and stop the energy. It's not about that. What we want to achieve with the tools that Gary Douglas is giving us in the book Money is Not a Problem, and also in Foundation, is a peace with money. So putting away your 10% is this knowing that you are acknowledging you for the creation of everything that you have in your life, and suddenly your bank account will start to grow, and you will look at it and you'll say, oh my God, yes, I do have money. And if you get pain about spending money, I mean, money is an energy. You give it away and it comes back to you. It is an exchange. So instead, I mean, look at the things you are buying. Is it necessary to buy everything that you are buying? What helped me a lot is creating really this budget, because that took me, I was a facilitator, and it took me 1.5 years to really look at my expenses. And I really mean it. I mean, put down everything that you are buying, and all the expenses that you have for 3 months, and then write another one and say, hey, universe, this is how I would like my life to look like. And use your creativity. What is it that you have, and what is it that you know that nobody else knows? And if you choose to step into that capacity, into that potency, you will open up for so much joy and so much light into your life. And everything that doesn't allow you to know that, to be that, to perceive that, and to be the infinite energy of receiving, are you willing to destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Every time you go into contraction and you make yourself small and get into the box, you stop the flow of receiving. So please, I know, even if it's hard, okay, you are up in the morning. Continue. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Just keep up, keep up. And get up in the morning and say, good morning, I'm awake and I have this wonderful body, and thank you so much, body, for keeping up with me, for being my best friend. So what can we be today to create and generate ease and whatever we require right away, and everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, bock, all nice, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And get the energy of what would you like really your life to look like? And is it your life, or are you comparing yourself with somebody else? Because if you didn't have any reference points of views, if you didn't have anyone around you, that is an amazing question. If you didn't have your mom, your friends, or anyone around you to compare yourself with, what would you choose? How much money do you require? What would your life look like? And try to look at that. And please continue to ask the questions. And please continue to do the clearance, because the questions are about you to get an awareness. Where are you stuck in your life? What comes up for you when you ask the questions? What have you decided about money? Yeah, is that
It is, and you know what is really kind of coming to me very clearly is the reference points to the past.
yes,
And also, how we live our life living some other reality, not our own reality. Like
yeah,
one of the questions I have been playing a lot with, what is my monetary reality?
yeah,
Because what I'm willing to have is way more than what my partner is willing to have, or is very different from what anyone else is willing to have.
exactly.
So what is my money reality? And also, the other thing is, look at how kids create.
Yes,
So like, I look at my kids, and just 2 years back, they wanted to buy something. They wanted to buy some game or something in December for their birthday, which was in February. And what both of us told them was that you have to create the money for this. And it was so amazing that a week before their birthday, they had the money to buy whatever they.
yes,
So they actually created it.
yes,
And also they took some actions, but they created it. And then I remember I had interviewed Brendan a few months back, Brendan Watt,
yes,
and he also talks about parenting. And I asked him a question. I said, "What if your son wants to buy something which is very expensive, and you wouldn't like to spend that much money on it?" So he said, "You know what? I tell my son to contribute energy to it."
yes,
And I was like, "Oh, oh, you can ask them to contribute to your money flows?
yes, absolutely.
So you can ask your kids to contribute to their money flows." So Vladi, I wonder, what else can you ask to
You
contribute to your money
ask,
flows?
you can ask the class to contribute energy to you. If you want to attend a class, you can ask everything. Something that I did. Oh, sorry, I don't have enough power here. Sorry. Something that I did is very interesting also. So I bought 7 envelopes, gold envelopes, and I wrote on every envelope what I would like to have. So let's say a travel to Costa Rica, or a house by the sea. I desire to have my own yoga studio. And it's so amazing when you ask that to give to contribute with energy. And then every time I made money, I took something small, and put in every envelope. Okay? And I was so fascinated how this created itself. So let's say that yoga studio that I was talking about. So I went to the bank to get a loan of, let's say, $100,000. And the bank said, no, this is too much money, and the budget doesn't cover us, and da 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 da. So they didn't give me the money. And I was like, okay, okay, what else is possible? What else can I create and generate? So it's not that I gave up my dream about the yoga studio. I didn't went into the weird energy, you know, where it says, oh, I have no more possibilities, I'm stuck here, and I'm not successful, and da 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 da. I just said, okay, thank you very much. What else can I create and generate? What else is possible? Who else can I talk with? Where are people that are a contribution to my life and to my living? Where am I a contribution?
Wow, I love that, Vladi. Where are the people who are a contribution to my life and my living? Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes.
Wow.
And where can I be a contribution? Is it in Sweden? Is it somewhere else? Where is my energy required? And guess what? 6 months later, and I continued to put, you know, maybe $10 in my envelope or $20 whenever I calculated my money every month and paid my bills and all of that. And suddenly, 6 months later, I was on a party, and a friend of mine said, so Vladi, are you looking for a yoga studio? And I was like, yeah, but the bank didn't loan me the money, so what else is possible? I'm asking, and I don't know, maybe it's not here in Sweden, maybe it's somewhere else. And then he said, so your friend over there, he has a big house by the beach. Why don't you ask him? Because there is an empty space, a very big one. So I went to my friend and I said, do you have an empty space in a big house? And he said, yeah. So why didn't you told me? And he said, why didn't you ask me? And there was the beginning of my studio. And I said, so can I look at that? And he said, of course. So I went there, and now I have a most beautiful studio by the seaside. It's not so big as I planned from the beginning, but it's better than I could ever imagine myself. And I can rent it out, I can still continue my travel, and I can teach classes, and my studio is there, it's born. So the studio itself contributed with energy, because I asked, where is the place that is looking for me? Where is the place that would like to play with me? Where is it? Where is it? And as I said, I didn't went into this wacko energy of, oh, you know, contraction. This is not possible. I just continued to ask questions and to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow. So Vladi, tell me something. How do you create your classes? What are the questions you ask?
So when I ask exactly almost all those questions, where is my energy required? Where are the people looking for me? And then I take my morning walks. I love my morning walks in the nature. And I connect with the universe. I connect with nature. I say thank you so much to the trees, to the plants, to everything. And I'm asking a lot of questions when I am in the nature. And I ask, so where are all the people looking for me? Where would my class like to be? Where? And maybe I get a crazy idea like, okay, it's New York. So how do I go to New York? I don't have any connections. Well, maybe I can ask someone. And then I just send out an email. Let's say that I know you and you are in New York. And I say, hey, Nilofer, I'm going to New York. Do you know anyone who I could connect with? And you say, yeah, I can recommend my friend. So I connect with your friend. And then I continue to ask questions. Would you, I ask the person if that person would be interested to work with me, to host a class for me. And then we connect, we talk, and we ask more questions, and we perceive the energy. And it's not that I get an answer, yes, this is the place, and this is where I will have most people coming, and I will make a lot of money. No, I just get the energy, and I go there. And if it is 2 people or 200 people, it's not a matter of people. I just go there, I contribute with everything that I know and everything that they require. And this creates so much more. And I ask questions like, if I go there, will it create more? Will it be a contribution for consciousness? Will it expand my life and my living? Will it be, I mean, questions like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome, just awesome, Vladi. Oh my God, this whole money conversation has opened up the energy in such a beautiful way. Can I ask another question which has come in?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Hold on. So every time I ask how many beings are in my body, I always get more than one. I have run entity clearings for weeks, demon clearings, but it's always more than one. Every question I ask, I have 3 or more desires. So no matter which one I pick, I don't feel happy. So how do I get the joy of being and the joy of embodiment? I've done oaths, other clearings, and I've heard or, you know, all that.
Okay. So, truth. What do you love about possessing unhappiness? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right,
Yes.
wrong, good, bad, part, park, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can I and my body be today to be joyful, playful, expansive, and beyond the measures of his reality? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, part, park, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds.
What did you say? Meshes of this reality?
Yeah, I mean, we look at this reality, but you can go beyond this reality. Why do you always measure? I think the word is measure. That what's vital in this reality. Go beyond that. Go beyond your logical mind and see what is possible. What have you made so vital? Well, what bastardization of ease and joy and glory are you using to create the pain and suffering and glory that you are choosing? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, pop, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds.
Like, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Just day before yesterday, I was just doing, pain, suffering, and gory, and I was being so pathetic. And,
Yeah.
oh, I'm playing pathetic so well, let me just get out of it. And what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to use the access mantra, and I just started saying the mantra over and over again. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And by the time I had said it like 20 times, I started to experience a sense of joy and ease, and all that patheticness vanished.
Exactly. Because I don't say that we don't have any challenges in life or that will stop for us. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you changing your perspective of how you create and generate your life. And what I'm also saying is that you have capacities and abilities, more capacities than you can ever imagine. So every time you say to yourself, oh my God, I'm so tired and everything is so difficult and I'm having so much challenge and that. So can you perceive this kind of energy? How it becomes heavy immediately? So what I'm saying is, okay, I'm tired now, maybe for this. It's not that you are tired. You as a being, you can never be tired. It's your body. And you can just do something for an hour or 2 hours that gives you pleasure, that gives you joy, that expands you. And then just move on. Don't stop. Um, so let's tap. And is it yours? I love this question. It's so funny because every time we go back to this question, who does this belong to? Who does this belong to? Is it mine? Is it somebody else's or something else? What I would like to, I mean, we are all energetic. We are all energy, space, and consciousness. And you have this physical body, and you have an electromagnetic field that is running us. So we are among people all the time, and everybody have different energies. So if you tap into, let's tap into the energy of very, very sad people. Let's do that for a moment. Let's tap into the energy of all sad people in the world. So how do you feel?
Oh my God, that is so...
That is so heavy. So let's choose something else. Let's tap into the energy of one happy person on planet Earth and just pull that energy into your being, into your body. Or let's tap into the energy of plants, of trees, of nature, of Mother Earth. That is a totally different energy. It is an energy of caring, of nurturing, of expanding and creating, and never stopping yourself. And as I said, it doesn't mean that we will not have challenges. I believe that Gary and Dane has challenges in life. You have challenges in life. So this is how life is. But every time you look at this and you look at it from the polarity, what does it create to you? It creates contraction, and you are not being the space that you are anymore. So this is the contraction, and this is the space that you are. So just say to yourself, hi, hey, here I am. Yes, good morning.
Wow, awesome, 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 Lottie, love it.
There are so much future possibilities that we haven't acknowledged. So acknowledge the future possibilities that are there. You can perceive them. They are whispering to you all the time. Just perceive those future possibilities and be totally present here and now. Because what is Access Consciousness all about? It is about teaching us to live fully every moment of our lives and be totally present in our lives and create from now, from this moment. Because if you look at the past all the time, what are you going to create? You will create more of what you created in the past. But if you look at this situation in this 10 seconds and ask yourself, so what would I really like my life to look like? What is the energy of my life? What kind of elements would I like to put into my life? And create from that. That is a totally different energy.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So I think so we can make an energetic shift here. I would like to run a clearing. What have you made so vital? What have you made so vital? Or what past are you refusing to erase that if you would erase it, would create a presence and a future beyond your wildest dreams. And everything that doesn't allow that, times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What past are you refusing to erase and eliminate, that if you would erase it, it would create a presence and a future beyond your wildest imaginations? And everything that doesn't allow that, times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. My body relaxed. What have you made so vital about possessing the past that destroys the communion with nature, that would create the future beyond your wildest dreams? Everything that is, and everything that doesn't allow you to know and perceive all the future possibilities, are you willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds.
Wow. Let me ask another question.
Yes.
So there is a part of me who thinks it's a gift to be humble and not shine too much. Can it be blasted off? Knowing I'm valuable and I can be paid for who I am is still a challenge. What is holding this in place?
So what is your point of view about shining? And is it yours or somebody else's? Because if your point of view about shining is that you are superior or so what do I get here? What kind of energy? Something is weird in the energy here. Look, what does it mean to shine? And put and talk everything about that. Because, I mean, shining, we are all shining stars. We are all light. And if you allow yourself to step into the source of light and of what you really, truly are as a being, I mean, that would give you a possibility to know that you are oneness with everything and get you totally out of judgment of you and everybody else. If you connect with the source of joy and light of what you be, what if that is the invitation for everyone else around you to choose something different? Because if you choose to be the joy and the light, that is the way of being you and changing the world. This is what I would like to say about that. You as a being are light. Everything else is just a lie. We are all beautiful, all. And we are all in communion with everything. So what energy, space, and consciousness can we and our body be to connect with plant, with trees, with planet Earth, and be the shining stars we truly be? And everything that doesn't love that times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Yeah.
So, Vladi, in your title and what you have given about it, you said, are you acknowledging the gift you are? So, when you talk about being a shining star, that's also a part of being the gift you are, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
And can you like talk more about being the gift you are and acknowledging that and being
Yes,
the most
as I said,
valuable product in your life?
yes, as I said from the beginning, we have all abilities here, and we have all capacities here, and we are all a gift on this planet, no matter how it look like. I mean, if we look at it with the eyes of this reality, what success means, or being successful, or um, if we think that we are the title or the job that we are doing right now, that will put us into contraction, and that will put us into a form and a structure which is not true. Uh, we are a gift just by being here, born on this planet. You have chosen to come here. You have chosen to come here so that you can so that you can play here and experience everything that is here on this planet. And with you, you have a special ability that nobody else has. It may be that you communicate in a way that inspires other people. It may be that you, just by with your look that you have created, uh, is inspiration to look at. It may be that you love to create things. And I don't know, what is it for you? What is it that you know about you that nobody else knows? And how about acknowledging that, yes, I am a gift, just by being me? So all the projections, expectations, and rejections, and the judgments that you put on yourself, and in that way you separate yourself from the capacities, from the abilities, from everything that you be. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate all of that? Right on with that, Papa, on my shores, voice, and beyond. And what is it that you know that you are pretending not to know, but if you allowed yourself to know, would give you the access to all your gifts and capacities, and acknowledge you as the gift that you truly be. And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. I mean, your body, your body is an instrument, is a playing instrument. So use the amazing body that you have created to play with and to be with on this planet. And everything that doesn't allow you that, and to be the space of what you really be, are you willing to destroy and create it all? Right on with bad pop, online shorts, voice, and beyonds.
Wow. There's this energy of expansion and joy and possibilities which has kind of just opened up.
Yes, yes. And what else is possible? What is possible? What if you are really the composer of your own reality, as Dr. Dane here says in the Symphony of Possibilities? What if you have the capacity to be the maestro of the universe? So what would it take for you to choose that? What would it take for you to choose to be more than you have ever imagined, or that you are acknowledging yourself for? Wherever you are in your life, Say, hey, thank you. I've created this. Thank you to me. I'm amazing. Thank you, body, for being with me, for keeping up with me on this journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We forget that small piece, which means gratitude.
Mm.
That gratitude of honoring yourself for what you have in your life and what you have created in your life. And gratitude for caring for yourself.
Mm.
You are there. If you are not there for you, this is really a wonderful question. Who will be there for you?
Mm.
Because also what I experienced when I worked coaching people, when I ask who is the most valuable person in your life, the majority of people that I spoke with, they answered like, it is my children, my wife, or it is so, it is never themselves. But if you get ill, if you stop living, how can your wife or your children be the most valuable person for you? Because if you are not there for you, how can you be there for somebody else?
Mm.
So what would it take for you to know how valuable you are for the planet and for you? And no matter what you are doing or what your choice is to be in this 10 seconds, or what your job title is, you are valuable. And you are a link in this golden chain where we are all together here to be a contribution to each other. And it can just be by being. It doesn't mean that you have to do anything. It's just you being you and choosing to be the light that you truly be.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm. One
So
more question.
since this is very early in the morning here in Sweden, let's ask some questions to expand and to have fun today. So what energy, space, and consciousness can we in our body be to have too much fun today? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nice, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can we step into to access our creative, generative energies? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nice, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And please, please, please be unstoppable. Don't let anything ever stop you. And just keep up, and move on. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay, what else is possible? Oh, this doesn't work. Okay, what else is possible?
I love that. This doesn't work. What else is possible?
Yeah, I mean, what did Thomas Edison do? How many times did he try it?
1,000.
10,000?
10,000? I thought it was 1,000. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, does it matter? No. Okay, so what is it that I haven't looked at? Well, how can I be or do different? If you are doing something and it doesn't working for you, okay, this is not working. What else is possible here? What can I be or do different here? Whatever angle can I look from? And just open up for more space. Open up for more space. who can I talk to? I love this question, who can I talk to? Because, I mean, you can ask those questions and suddenly you go out for a coffee or something, and then the person you are talking to are just coming out with all the answers on the questions that you asked. So, because if you don't close yourself down, if you don't close your ears and your eyes, and you are just like this curious child in the wonderland and ask question, oh, what is this? Oh, can I play with this? Oh, what else is possible? Then all the doors of possibilities are opening up for you. And then you can stand there and say, this is interesting. So I have so many choices here. Okay, what would I like to choose now? I can just tell you a short story about when I went the first time to Croatia to create a class. And the day before my arrival, my host canceled the class. And she said, no, we can't do this class. Nobody has signed up for the class, and we have to cancel the class. And I was like, but I have paid for my flight ticket and my hotel expenses. And she said, yeah, but this is how it works here. And I was like, no, this is not how it works. What else is possible? Okay, I'm going anywhere. Anyway, so I didn't know anyone in that country, but I went there anyway. And this is how I created the first class in a country where I don't know anyone, with 4 people. The one was, I asked my cousin from Serbia to come over and to stay a week with me so that we can play in Zagreb. Because I paid for the hotel, I paid for the hotel, I paid for the flight ticket. So what else is possible? And then suddenly another woman showed up, and I asked her, would you like us to do this class? Yeah, she invited her friend. And this is how we did the first class. And this is how it started. And then I started to talk with people, to connect with people, and I asked, do you know anyone who is interested to learn a new modality, that is called, a technique that is called bars? And do you know anyone who is doing yoga? Do you know anyone who is doing meditation? Do you know anyone who loves to exercise? Do you know, so this just start somewhere, because if you don't start somewhere, you will get nowhere.
Exactly. I mean, and it does, people judge their creations and they're like, oh no, but this has to be like this, not like this. Instead of looking at, okay, this is the way it's showing up, let me just play with it, let me see what shows up,
Exactly, and it will never show up the way that you think that it will show up. Because if you create it here in your head, the energy is gone. It is a conclusion. So what have you made so vital about possessing all the conclusions that never allows you to be in constant creation? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What have you made so vital about possessing conclusion that separates you from creation and generation? Everything that is times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what energy, space, and conscience can we be to be the acoustic vibration of joy and space and expansion that we truly be? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what physical actualization of creating and generating more than you can ever imagine can we institute for a totally different reality. And everything that doesn't love that times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pot, all night, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Please know that you and your energy are unique. Nobody is like you. Nobody. You are unique. And you resonate with the world in that uniqueness, and that is so fantastic and so phenomenal, and that is an absolute gift to the planet. So please, are you ready to step up and be all of that now? And everything that doesn't allow you times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, pop, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can we and our body be to step into that awareness right away? And everything that doesn't allow that times a gazillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what if you just by touching somebody can change their world? And you, the one that is listening to this right now, just please perceive this energy. And every time, as I said, when you go into that contraction, just open up again and say space and expand, expand. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Vladi. This is just amazing. Is there any last thing that you would like to tell our audience?
I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being on planet Earth. Thank you for being in this reality. And thank you for you choosing to be born here and to explore the tapestry of that, what we call life on planet Earth. What contribution can you be to you and to the world? What contribution can I be to you and to the world? And what contribution is the world to us? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Vladi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.